Hello, everybody. Hey, Stardust. I'm hoping everything's fine as well. I ran a private test stream for about 15 minutes yesterday, and it worked there. So, hopefully it continues tonight. 100% it's Separate Ways earlier this week. Nice. I really haven't been playing much. Mostly because I've honestly barely had any internet for the last few weeks. Well, not few weeks, but the last, week at this point, I've barely had functioning internet. It worked reasonably well last Friday, but it still lagged out a couple of times. And then, by Saturday, it became unbearable. But now, my speed tests say everything's working again. The guy that was the tech was super nice, at least. He was a gamer, so he understood the frustration. Although, he's an Xbox gamer, so shame. Even though they just bought Activision and now they have, a lot of properties. That's probably their final hoorah, though, because Xbox is probably getting desperate because Starfield has, already fallen below, Destiny 2. Which is kind of hilarious and kind of sad at the same time. So, the only trophy progress I've made this week, by the way, guys, I grabbed one quick platinum trophy. I haven't done an Artifacts Monday game in a while. I do them about every 50 platinums, usually right after a milestone, so that's that. Resident Evil 4, though, haven't earned any trophies. I don't know if I'm going to stream the entirety of my 100% of trophies, or if I'm just going to stream this second part of it tonight, and we'll see. Let me pull up the guide as well, so I have a merchant request guide, just in case. Alrighty, let's see where that guide is. Oh, someone wrote a guide for Avatar The Last Airbender Quest for Balance. I'm actually curious about this. 2 out of 10, 20 hours. No missable trophies. Huh. Okay, that's good to know. For when I eventually play that, when it goes into the bargain bin and doesn't cost $40 or whatever it currently costs, because it's kind of ridiculous right now. Anyway, let's see. We are on to request number 4, Lord of the Waterway. Okay, that's ready. Surprised that they are putting so many of the requests in the second, back half of this. I did play it a little bit on my test stream, though. I played the Mercenaries mode, ran through a level just with Ada, just to try it out. Alright, Separate Ways. Start. And yeah, go back to the manual save. Alright, so we've actually already watched this cutscene, or at least those that were on that initial attempt at this did, but I won't skip any of the other cutscenes. It's just Ada being, chased or something. Okay, so let's see. There's nothing back that way. But there is stuff still here that we need to go find. I want treasure. Burp. Alright, so grab some pesetas, and let's see. There it is. What are we getting here? Pearl Bangle. Not the best, but alright. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that because I can't go that way. We gotta unlock that gate first. The game will just let me drop down there. So it probably wants me to go under, from what I remember. Can she grapple to that? She cannot. And I don't see any exploity way to get through there like there was in the main game. So let's keep going like normal. We have footprints here. And then I know how to get into that other room. You have to, like, climb up into it or something. Alright, so we're going to hit that switch. That's going to open up the one above us as well. But we don't need to worry about that one. So we can't go that way yet from what I remember. Because like I said, we played it for like 10 minutes on Saturday, last Saturday, just to... Ooh, enemy! Let's go stabby stab on the grabby grab. Hey, Dresdabloon. It's going good. It's the weekend. And another very boring week, so... Always nice to be on the weekend. Hello, people. Just walk right underneath this. Yeah, isn't that nice? Nice and toasty. You get nice and toasty here in the cold winter of Spain. Except that I have no idea if this is in the winter or if Spain actually gets cold. Alright, so we got some gunpowder. And if we go back this way, so that's the... We have to flip a switch to go through there. We do get a treasure here. An elegant crown. That's good. Now we flip a lever. And now...
Down we go.
Well, thank you for filling that in for me, Ada. I was about to say we go down here, and she literally said, down we go.
What is this?
Now this is Lewis telling us that he's leaving us some extremely obvious signs that I really don't think our enemy would have that much trouble following. But before we go through there, actually, let me go back up, because I think that there's at least like one other room we can go into. Spider-Man 2's coming out soon. You guys are going to be playing it day one. I mean, I'm not. I am looking forward to the game, but it's not a day one purchase for me. Okay, so that probably wasn't what I was supposed to do to get into that other room. I thought... Hold on a minute. I think there's a different way I have to do it. Let me hit that. But yeah, I am... The game's going to be fun. I know for a fact it's going to be great. It's just not really, like, priority for me to play day one, because I very rarely play games on day one anymore. Notes. Yeah, I very rarely buy games on day one, so... That is why... But I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm sure people are going to have a blast with it. And I mean, looking at the trophy list, it looks like it's going to be a pretty easy platinum. Ooh, shotgun shells. I don't know if I knew that those were going to be there. Alright, so we could go back that way, and actually, yeah, that's probably faster. So we drop down here, and then drop down again. Now I gotta go hit the lever again. But yeah, I'm sure Spider-Man's gonna be great. The Platinum Trophy looks very easy, once again, as it's basically just 100% all the districts and complete the story, and you're good to go. Finish the Amazing Spider-Man 2, now you're playing the new Dragon Quest game, nice. You're an Xbox player, but you're excited to watch the story. Yeah, because Xbox, I mean, now that they have Activision, maybe they'll be able to make something again. Like, maybe they will actually be able to make something. Because right now, Sony and Nintendo are absolutely still killing it, as they have been for the last few years. Okay, I think I can go back up and look, see if there's treasure in here. There is treasure in here. A single velvet blue. That was not very useful to me. Yeah, Xbox is just... They have not been able to compete the last few years. They really haven't. Spider-Man 1 and 2, as well as Miles Morales. Last of Us Part 1. To some people, The Last of Us Part 2, though that doesn't include me. God of War, Horizon.
It's not a sign of things to come.
I really wish... Oh, Ratchet and Clank, can't forget that one. I still really wish, though, that we could get, like, some kind of reboot of the Killzone franchise. I'm assuming I can't go through that. I can't.
Locked.
Yeah, I really want to see something in the Killzone franchise. Because it has been so long. Ooh, there's a treasure up there. Plogus head. Well, I'm not going to waste a flashbang on a singular Plogus head. Even if I'm struggling to hit him. Alright, I see a yellow herb. I like yellow herb. And where do we go from here? I'm assuming that one's blocked off. It is. Splish Splash.
I'm not swimming in that.
Thank you for answering that for me, Ada. Got a velvet blue. There is a treasure around here, but it looks like we have to loop back around to get to it. Novistadors! How you been, little buddies? Still drowning after one bullet, I see, but we are playing on assisted, so that's to be expected. Is my Killzone Liberation Guide out yet? Yeah, it's been out for, like, a few weeks at this point. Yeah, I'm not fighting with those things. Not right now. Yeah, it's been out for a few weeks now, though. Okay, so what do we want to buy? We could get the semi-automatic sniper rifle. Ooh, I definitely want that case upgrade, though. The knife is in good shape. So let's sell the pearl bangle, the golden hourglass, and the spinels. And the butterfly lamp. Sell all of that. What do we have to trade? Anything major here? Get another small key. I've been told you need to get all the small keys to be able to get everything, so I definitely want to do that. And otherwise, I will save up for an upgrade ticket, because I don't want to cheat on this. I want to do this playthrough legitimately, at least. And the TMP is going to be good throughout, but, I mean, do I want to go with the sniper rifle? Like, do I want to go with this rifle, or do I want to go with the semi-auto sniper rifle? Because theoretically, the semi-auto sniper rifle, I think, is less powerful than the regular sniper rifle. I assume it is. We're going to stick with the Blacktail. I know I'm used to using the Red 9, but the Blacktail, I think, is probably going to be better off here because it's kind of our... Yeah, faster reload speed, rate of fire, versus the Red 9 doesn't have the best stats. It's bigger. Play it a little bit differently here, I guess. Let's buy a first aid spray, because it'll let me. So the Stingray... So that one has a 3.3 base power, compared to here. Oh, man! Actually, that is... Is there even a reason to use the bolt-action rifle in this game? Even with a few upgrades... Okay, yeah. It's slightly more powerful when fully upgraded, but that is the only advantage to it. Okay, so there's literally no reason to use this bolt-action sniper rifle in this version of the game. It's not like in the original Resident Evil 4 where it actually was useful. Oh, I forgot I have that crossbow. Well, you can have this. I don't need it. I'm gonna take a real sniper rifle. A real man sniper rifle. Okay, so that is a lot of stuff in here. Is it not just gonna let me combine those? Alright, Inventory Management Simulator, everyone's favorite part of Resident Evil 4. It has to make up several parts of any Resident Evil 4 playthrough. We all know that that's a rule. And it's one of the only games where it's actually a satisfying thing to do. Alright. And that slots right in there. Perfect. Yes, let's purchase it. It is better in basically every way. I don't think I need the high-powered scope on it, but let's see what I can do for upgrades on it. It's definitely our better choice for rifle. Let's go ahead and up the power. Ammo capacity is good for now. Let's up the rate of fire a little bit. And let's go ahead and upgrade the TMP a little bit, because I think we're going to want to stick with it for the rest of the playthrough. Don't remember, am I planning on unlocking the sweeper? Oh, hell yeah. I've joked about this before, like, look, you guys have known me for a long time. I am going to make a platinum easier, if at all possible. Like, if there is a way for me to make a platinum trophy easier, I'm going to use that tactic to make it easier. And there ain't no shame in that. And let's be honest here, we know that I can complete some difficult games. Okay, so that's fully in. And then this one, I can go ahead and put a red into it. And a purple. Because, I mean, like I said, we know that I can complete some difficult games. I mean, I just finished Call of Duty Classic. One of the hardest Call of Duty games ever made. So I can finish difficult games, but if I can make something easier on myself, I'm going to make it easier on myself. Pretty simple logic there. Alright, so I want to kind of move some stuff around here. I don't think that's quite going to work. Yeah, it's not going to work. Don't quite have enough room for that. But I can try to craft something. Do I want flash grenades or do I want... let's get some rifle ammo in here. That's going to be something I need, I'm sure. I do have a good bit of gunpowder left, so might as well go ahead and... Oh, I don't have anything to craft, well, let's do some SMG ammo. Why not? Yeah, I don't have anything to craft, pistol ammo. I don't have a ton of pistol ammo left. Alright, I want all my guns lined up nice and neat. Along with my... Oh, I do have that. Like I said, this is a critical part of every person's playthrough of Resident Evil 4. You must spend several minutes at any given time changing around your inventory to make it look pretty. It is a requirement. It is an absolute requirement. Give this guy the scope. Alright, doesn't that look so much nicer? To me it does. I mean, it still looks kind of convoluted and dumb, but looks nicer. And I can actually go ahead and sell that ornate necklace. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. 59,000. Ooh. Let's see. We're getting enough other knives. Let's go ahead and work on getting the blacktail upgraded a bit. A full round of upgrades. And let's go ahead and save our game. L3 to auto sort. Yeah, but I gotta do it myself. Again, it's a... Yes, thank you, Drez. It is 100% a requirement to play Resident Evil 4 is you must spend several minutes at any given time modifying your inventory to make it look nice. It is a law. It is an actual law. Okay, so... There's a sub-objective here. Okay. Oh, okay, hello! You got me there, buddy. Hey, can I please hit it? Good thing we're playing unassisted, or else that would have taken several shots, and I probably would have taken a lot of damage. I wasn't expecting one to just be hanging out behind the door ready for me to walk through like that. Okay, so the game isn't going to let me just drop into here. So I guess we got to drain the water first. Well, let's do that then. Alright, so we got that. We got the shotgun. The TMP over here. Let's get it reloaded. Gunpowder. I will take that. If I can just keep using the blacktail, though, and save the other weapons for later. I mean, I will use the sniper rifle. So I don't need it for these guys, though, because they die pretty quickly unassisted, like most everything else does. I'm just following the order that the trophy guide suggests. Because the guide says to play it on assisted your first playthrough so you can learn the level. Ow! Okay, I don't know what that was, but that hurt a lot. Let's up our health here. Actually, what was that? Oh, okay. That explains. I didn't know you were going to spawn across the river there. Avoid the Novistador. And break the boxes. Alright, Novistador. I'm going to one-shot you here. If you pop back out. Come on. Okay. Yep, you were a little closer than I would have liked there, buddy. You can't be doing that to me. Can't be coming right up on Ada like that. She'll kick you in the nuts. Biosensor scope. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. That probably means regenerators, doesn't it? Yeah, that probably means regenerators, doesn't it? Probably right in this next area.
That should take care of the water. I hope.
Oh, that... I don't know, the field of view on that, or the color of it or something, did not look right. Ooh, we got treasure! It's a gold bar. Damn, Ada, just hold on to that and trade it for real-world currency when you get out of here. I mean, worth a hell of a lot more if you trade it out there. Mirror with pearls and rubies. Alright, so I guess I should probably save the sniper ammo because I'm assuming this means regenerators are coming up. Can she break locks by kicking? She can. Oh boy. It's gonna be Novistador hell now, isn't it? The good thing is, with that infinite TMP, these things are not going to be that hard to deal with. Or, not with the TMP, I mean the Chicago Sweeper. They're not going to be too hard to deal with that weapon at infinite ammo. Okay, so for that one, we need to drop down. Yeah, because they still go down pretty quickly with machine guns, so that's good. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to go down. Do I have to go back into the other room to go down? Probably. That's what I'm gonna expect. It's a snack! Does snack drop egg? No snack drop snack. And that's it. Okay, so we know that there is a sub-objective here. And I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. 22 out of 27 treasures. Nice, we're doing well on treasures then. Because it showed that the sub-objective was, like, right here. Oh boy! Now they swim. I mean, that was in the base game, so that's not that surprising. But still slightly disturbing. Okay. Yep. That's going to happen now, isn't it? Alright. Poke your little head out. Poke your little head out. Aw, what's a good Novisador? I will take your gunpowder, sir. This isn't a trap at all. It actually wasn't. Okay, then. Of course, they all have crossbows, so they can snipe you. We're going to avoid the Viper there. I don't see much of a point of dealing with him. He almost bit me. That would not have been a good way to die. Okay, so now up the ladder. And he bit me while I was trying to climb. That was rude. That was very rude. And we get an Alexandrite. That's probably the one I didn't need. I probably needed the green. Or even the red. Definitely the green. I know for a fact I need the green. Oh, there's something down there. Hold on. What does it say that is? Right here? Oh, blast arrows. Okay. Alright, I'll take that. Okay, so there's obviously more we can do here, though. There's a whole nother segment that we can go into. But I need to figure out what the sub-objective is here for the merchant. Gunpowder. Always good. And it says that there was a thing back there. Did I actually miss a gunpowder? Or no, that's not a gunpowder. That's a large parts. Large resources. We will take that. So where is that treasure at? There it is. I can see it in the lamp.
Here we go.
Yeah, what you gonna do when I run away from you? Then what you gonna do? It's a Plogosad. It's thankfully only one, so I'm not gonna waste a flash grenade on him. I'd rather waste a few bullets. Okay, that's probably the way forward. Can I stab it? I can. There we go. A yellow diamond and a velvet blue. Okay, so that's an elevator, so that's not what we want. So let me check the guide real quick and see what we're supposed to do for this. Drain the water, follow the unexplored path to get back to the splish splash sign, descend further into the shallow water and take a right. Two rather annoying Novisadors in the shallows, already killed them. Take the next left and just beyond the pillar. Use the scope to find a big fish. I knew it had something to do with the water, but... Is that him? Or is that the dead body? I think that was the dead body. Okay, so there is a fish up there. I don't know if that's the one it wants me to kill, though. Because I don't really want to waste the bullets if I don't have to. It looks like that's the one, though. Yeah, I think that's the one. Alright. I will kill him. And dead. Yep, that was him. Oh, he's big. He's a big boy. Eat the snack. And gonna have just barely enough space for fish. For Bob. Bob the fish. Alright, well, we got him. That's good.
How long have I been
There's absolutely going to be no Vistadors down here, aren't there? Yeah, I can hear them. I can hear something. There's also probably some treasure and stuff down here, though. Alright, so this is just the way I came in. There's one. Come here. Come here, little cutie. Aw, you flop backwards, so cute. Oh, you don't want to die. You're a toughie. Alright, so he is dead, and there is something up here. Pesetas. I wonder if I'm just wasting ammo on this, though, if I maybe should be using something else. Hey, Cassie. That is good. I needed the handgun bullets. A little bit low. Almost there. Thank you, Luis. Pesetas and ammo. Alrighty. Always good. So I wonder if I missed any treasures. I couldn't have missed any. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple way far away from here, but... yeah, I don't think there's any way I could have missed any treasures.
For the directions, Luis.
That's a boss arena. That is almost certainly a boss arena. You're finally... or you are playing Bully, but the game is glitched. Oh, that's no good. What happened with it? Alright. This looks like a boss arena. This 100% is a boss arena. Or it might just be like 1,000 Novistadors trying to gangbang Ada all at once. That is entirely a possibility. Okay, I'm gonna craft some handgun ammo. Rifle ammo, please. And that there. You're unable to use any weapons? That's weird. Yeah, this is 100% going to be something. I can't pick up the first aid spray, but I can take the gunpowder. Come back for the spray. Oh, it's a Garrador. I wasn't really expecting that. I kind of forgot about these guys. Again, though, it has been probably a good 10 years since I played Separate Ways on the PS4 version. Or a PS3 version. It's been a long time. Alright, so he is gonna... that did some damage. Alright, so we're gonna run in circles around here. Go back to the shotgun. See if we can't just trick him. Ploggus head. Everyone's favorite. Okay, that worked. I will take that. We're doing damage. Oh, it's timed. Can't even use your camera? Yeah, that's weird. All you can use is the skateboard. That's a weird bug. Oh, so that killed him. So that's how it worked. So it's kill-based then, not time-based. Unless maybe you could wait a lot longer or something, and maybe then it would work. And it's a Plagas head. Of course it is. Always is. Take the first aid spray. Take everything else in this room. Any treasure in here? No. Blast arrows, okay. Not that I have any real use for them on this run, because I don't actually know if the crossbow is any good. I haven't really even used it. Just been running through with the pistol, mostly. Ooh, couldn't even take all the gunpowder. What can we use in here, then? We can use just a regular green herb. Get some health back. Oh, well, there's another green herb. Oh, I think I just saw something, though. Yep. There was only one bullet left. Well, discard that singular bullet, because a green herb's going to be more use to us. Are there any treasures in here? Apparently not. Pesetas. We're probably coming up on a merchant. Hey, Sweet Plays. You're able to beat the 4th garbage in Resident Evil 2. Nicely done on that. That's probably the hardest part of that game. To most people.
You again?
Is that it? Because I remember there's a trophy called It Will Keep You Busy. Yep, there's a merchant here. This is a boss fight. Boss fight incoming.
I reserve some items just for you. Welcome, stranger.
Let's go ahead and sell him the mirror, the gold bar, the velvet blues, and the Lord of the Waterway. Alright, that's 4 requests complete. We don't need the high-powered scope. I'm going to keep the infrared scope. Ooh, I could buy a rocket launcher. It's probably going to be useful. I still love that Easter egg with the striker, though. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so we're going to be saving up for that exclusive upgrade ticket.
Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
And what else in here do I not need? I need probably all that ammo. I mean, I don't really need the blast arrows.
A deal well struck.
And I'm going to tune up here in a minute. But first, inlaid gemstones. We've used red and purple already. We got a yellow. Let's use a yellow. I bet we're going to need a blue to finish this. Yeah, I bet we're going to need a blue. Okay, yeah. Remove the gemstones. Let's put a yellow in, a red, and a purple. We're going to need the blue and the green, though, to complete that one. But that's a super high-value treasure. Tried everything you can think of, and nothing is working. You might just have to delete the game and start it over again, unfortunately.
Welcome.
Sadly, that's about all you might be able to do. Mr. Sex was the worst thing of all. Yeah, he's not fun. He's not the fun kind of sex. Alright, so what do I want to tune up? I don't really want to upgrade this knife, purely because we're gonna get a better knife for finishing all the merchant requests. So it seems kind of pointless. Upgrading the sniper rifle and the TMP makes sense. I don't really want to upgrade the shotgun either, because I have a feeling... Well, I can give it a couple of upgrades, but I have a feeling that there's another shotgun available in this DLC. You would think so. So I'll give this one a few upgrades for now, but I'm going to save most of my money for later. Let's get the TMP up closer to normal damage, and up the reload speed of it as well. This rifle is probably fine for now.
Will that be all then? Don't get yourself killed now.
Alright, let's save. Let's save our game. I think we got a boss fight coming up. This definitely seems boss fighty. Never gotta do that again, especially on BS5 since you can auto pop. Yep. Sucks because you're at the very end of the game, just a few missions left. Oh, that's terrible. You haven't been able to play lately. College loves sucking up your time. That's how my freshman year was. I've been collecting way too much Funko Pops, helping you cope. Nice. Hey, dead memes. Have you ever had someone prey on your downfall? What do you mean? You can still beat it, just makes it a little bit harder. Yeah, because you can probably beat most of that game without actually, like, using weapons, or at least parts of it, because a lot of it's fist fighting. Alright, it will keep us busy. Hi, T-Jade. What kind of hell is this supposed to be? Oh! This is the room that you fight the two El Gigantes in. Sure is. We've already fought an El Gigante, so that's not what we're doing here.
I need to put that thing down.
It will keep you busy. Yep, they brought back it officially. He looks kind of like a Hellghast. Am I the only one that sees that? He kind of looks like a Hellghast, just with more tentacles.
This spot will do.
Yep, she jumps to the first place where she sees yellow barrels. Arcade games. Yeah, the arcade games are kind of annoying. That was a risky idea, Ada. Oh, it is totally the arena that it was in the original game. Or similar to it. Very similar to it. Look at that. I like it. They listened to our complaints about removing that boss fight, even though that is one of my least favorite boss fights in the original Resident Evil 4. So it didn't really offend me that it wasn't here. At least they brought it back. In this way. The problem is now we gotta fight it. And like I said, I'm not good at this boss fight in the original game. It's one of my least favorites. Oh, come on, I thought I hit circle. Must have been slow. That's not good. He has a flashbang style attack. That's wonderful. Where's his weak spot? Does he even have one? Or do you just have to... I think in the original, didn't you just have to pump him full of ammo until he died?
My turn.
Alright. Nice. Okay, I bet it's like 3 melee hits or something. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 3 melee hits. That was good. Yeah, he's not gonna be fun to fight on professional, because those attacks are gonna one-shot you probably. Oh, that didn't work. Uh-oh. What do I have to do? Oh, that was close to bad. That was almost death. That was almost big death. Yeah, I think in the original, all you could do was just pump him full of bullets until he died. He was a different boss in that way. Normally, you could... He had weak points or something, or bosses would have weak points. Alright, I'll take the handgun bullets. Ow. Hey, secret underdog. Oh, you know what I gotta remember? This game has a parry feature that I kind of forgot existed. Let me try to remember to use that, because it would probably be helpful there. Shoot his big mouth, shoot his other big mouth, and grapple melee. Okay, so it's gonna be 3 hits on professional. Yep. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be at least 3 hits on professional, possibly 4. Oh, he's not dead yet. Oh, he is not dead yet. Yeah, he's still alive. Ada survives this. Oh, it's a multi-phase fight. Okay. That makes a little more sense. Okay, yep, that makes a little more sense. Oh yeah, this is going to be a pain in the ass on professional. Oh, now he's got weak points, though. Now he's got weak points. Yeah, this one's going to be a pain in the ass on Professional. Ah, I thought I hit circle. I mean, even with the infinite Chicago sweeper, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, but you know what? I bet you can use a rocket launcher on him and end it instantly. I bet that's a viable strategy. So you basically just, you wait for him to pop up, grapple to him, stab him. It's probably 2 or 3 hits here. Other than Bully, you finished up SpongeBob on the Vita. Nice. Yes, there is a SpongeBob game on the Vita. It's SpongeBob Hero Pants, and it's really bad. Not just as a game, but even, like, performance-wise, it's bad. Okay, now he's a centipede. But with giant horns sticking out. And he lays eggs, so it's a she. I mean, I guess those are technically spores. I'm gonna call them eggs. Are you, like, immune to these while you're in the scope? Like the flash blind effects of them? Actually, no, I don't think those are the flash blindy type. No, they aren't. Never mind. Alright, there we go. Stab, stab, stab! Stab him right in his hole. That sounded bad. The way that came out, that sounded really bad. Yeah, it's super buggy. It kept you busy. Alright. That is our second of 3 boss fights in this DLC. Or there might be 4, but only 3 of them have trophies or something. Meanwhile, Ada is succumbing to death virus thing. Los Plagas. Ew. It burped up a slug. It's Ron Weasley. It's Ron Weasley.
Now, to find Luis.
Alright. Let's go find Luis. And let's also scavenge the area and make sure that I don't miss anything. Handgun ammo, I will gladly take.
Ada. A bad guy. Krauser just stole the amber. Leon's
Oh, there might be 2 more boss fights. It might be Krauser and, Was the final battle of this DLC, was it originally Krauser? Was it originally Krauser
to make it. I'll send you
as the final boss? Or was it another part of the
Where is it?
Sadler fight? Like I said, it's been years.
chance to do good again.
It's been years since I played the Separate Ways story, so I barely remember it.
I'm just your good old Samaritan. How about you help Leon when I'm gone, eh? Speaking of... sounds like he needs me.
So is that him talking during Leon's first fight with Krauser? I think it is. I think that's what that was him talking during the first fight with Krauser. Thank you, Luis. Your sacrifice is not in vain because this remake actually made you into a much more important character. And yeah, I do not complain about that at all. That was a good thing. That was a huge improvement for the remake. Now for the video, you gotta do Funk of Titans. I've heard of that game. I know nothing about it, though. Ronald Weasley, I am absolutely ashamed of you. You're like, the only trophies I'm gonna have a hard time getting are the... 14,000 steps is easy. Compared to some of the other trophies, that one's easy. I'd say that's way easier than Fourth Survivor. But I mean, again, the weird thing for me was... Fourth Survivor really didn't give me that many problems like I thought it would. So yeah, Fourth Survivor didn't give me anywhere near as many problems as I thought it would. But some of the other stuff gave me more trouble. Mainly in the DLC. With that whole... You guys remember it, the whole extra survivors mode or whatever it was called. No Way Out, I think was the name of the scenario. Speedrun you'll be able to do on second playthrough. Options for Leon and Claire. Do it on standard. Yeah, I don't blame you, because, like I said before, I will do whatever I can to make a platinum easier. Except for, like, Call of Duty is, like, the only franchise where I don't do that. That and Fallout. Because with Fallout, I consider myself an expert. And Call of Duty doesn't always have the most exploits.
If you hurry, you might get there before she turns.
But apparently, like, things like Mile High Club could be made much easier. Because you could apparently go play it on Recruit and change your difficulty at the last second or something. That would have been nice to know before I spent over 500 attempts running through it. But I did it the legitimate way, and I'm still very proud of that. Same with all the other Call of Duties. Hell, I did Black Ops 3 solo. I still say Black Ops 3 is a little bit overrated on the difficulty. Definitely not overrated on the time. It's an extremely time-consuming platinum. I'm not going to deny that at all. But I don't feel like it's quite as difficult as a lot of people make it out to be. Alright, so we're on track to get every single treasure. That's awesome. Now, the DLC is a little bit of another story. And I would have had no clue what to do if I didn't get carried through it, like I did with Infinite... Yeah, Infinite Warfare, 3 out of the 4 DLCs I got carried through. The one in the story, yep. Infinite Warfare, I got carried through 3 of the DLCs out of the 4. World War II, I got carried through 3 of the DLCs, I think. Out of the 4. Advanced Warfare... Actually, Advanced Warfare, I think I was one of the ones carrying through it. I didn't get carried through as many Call of Duty games as I thought I did, now that I start to think about it. I did more of them as, like, a group leader than I sort of thought I did. There's Zombies Noob. Some of it isn't too bad, and you can get carried through a good chunk of them. And a lot of it, sort of, once you learn what to do, it just becomes a little bit more random to make sure you get good luck with, like, the box and spawns and stuff. Hey, glad you did it even though it's a barbaric experience. Fair enough. Black Ops 3 is not the rarest platinum, I don't think. I think Black Ops 4 is rarer. Which makes sense, because Black Ops 4 is purely multiplayer, zombies, and Blackout Battle Royale. And that is one of 2 Call of Duty games that I know for a fact I am never going to do. Can I drop this on him? Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Oh, crap. Okay, I see what we're going to have to do. Yeah, I see what I'm supposed to do. So start it rolling. Jump down. Grapple up. Kick him. And run on through. Easy peasy. Nothing to worry about. Hello, merchant. Some giant insects. Defeat the 3 Novistadores. I can do that, Mr. Merchant Man. Black Ops 4 would be nice if you're not playing Blackout. Oh yeah, Blackout is... Or just... Black Ops 4 might very well be the hardest one in the franchise. It might actually be harder than Call of Duty Classic. Ooh, 20,000.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference.
Oh, I still don't have the gems I need, though, for the Elegant Crown. When am I going to get those? Anything you to trade for? I mean, I could buy one with spindles, but I want to save them for an exclusive upgrade ticket.
Some things money can't buy.
Otherwise, I mean, we got all the treasure maps and the keys. There's one more key that we're going to get, I guess, later on. Let's see. We could upgrade the TMP again, or we could upgrade the Stingray some more.
Choose a weapon, stranger.
Let's upgrade the Stingray's power. Why not? And the TMP. Why not? Got enough for it? Let's do it. Resident Evil 2 was a damn maze. I mean, it's not too bad once you sort of learn the map. The other COD game I won't do, the PS3 version of Black Ops 3. I don't even think it's doable anymore. I think it's actually unobtainable now. Okay, so we now have to kill 3 Novistadors in the next area. So if I use the infrared scope, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, Black Ops 3's PS3 version I also will not do. And I'm not even sure if it's still doable, because I've heard that it's unobtainable now. So I think to unlock character for Blackout. Yeah, like, you have to do absurd, like, things where you find certain items and then finish well in a game. And it's just insane. It's not something I ever see myself being able to do. I'm just not dedicated enough or good enough at the multiplayer anymore to do that. Not saying I was ever that good at the multiplayer. I mean, I only ever got 1 nuke in Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. Back when it was the game was relatively easy, speaking, to get a nuke in if you knew what you were doing. I only ever got one once. Then again, I didn't really go for it that often. Ah, nope. No thank you, sir. Yeah, Black Ops 3, PS3, I will never do. Okay, so... So we know that there are going to be no Vistadors in this area. There's 3 of them we have to kill. And then there's also a few other games. You prefer Battlefield. Fair enough. I mean, Battlefield never interested me as much as Call of Duty, in all honesty. Ooh, wait a minute. There's stuff back there, but... Oh, I bet we have to blow that up later, don't we? Are we going to have to get dynamite and stuff again? I feel like that's what we're going at here.
Here we go.
But then other ones, Advanced Warfare PS3, I would have no problem getting the Platinum again. Kill 2 at once. Easy peasy. Yeah, I would have no problem getting the Platinum in that version of the game, because the Platinum's one of the easier ones in the franchise. That's a big, blocky thing, and I feel like it's not going to be a good time trying to break it. Like, we're going to use dynamite, or is an El Gigante going to spawn in and chase us? Either one I could see happening, knowing this game. Oh yeah, like, I'm technically counting specific versions of them, because, yeah, the PS3 version of Advanced Warfare, I would have no problem doing the Platinum Trophy. My issue would be doing the DLC again, because some of that DLC is brutal. And I suffered through COD Ghost twice, which actually wasn't quite suffering. That was more fun than I expected it to be at times. So there's that one. Cold War is one I don't know is ever going to get done. Purely because with Cold War, it's just... Oh, we're going to be... What is this going to do? Because with Cold War... Are those things going to fall on me? Yes. Oh, this was a thing in the original. This was a thing in the original Resident Evil 4. I actually remember this. I actually very much remember this. It was that whole hallway of these things that fall on you. I actually remember that now. I kind of forgot that was a thing until now. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we have that version of Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare, and then both versions of Cold War I don't know about, but are probably going to be no's. The PS5 version of Vanguard is going to get done at some point. I don't know exactly when, but that is one I absolutely will do. Stupid dumbasses. Yeah, I will do the PS5 version of Vanguard, because it's really not that hard. I mean, it's not what I would consider super easy by any means, but it's not overwhelmingly hard compared to some of the Call of Duty games. Black Ops 3 last gen graphics looked absolutely awful. Oh yeah, I've seen videos of it. You've got nukes in COD Mobile and a lot of... Yeah, there's too many hackers on PS3. Ghosts is not a good game. I'm not going to sit here and defend it as a good game. Okay, I'm just looking at the guide here. An exit stairway where enemies are waiting for you, and that's where you're going to see your second bug. Okay. COD Ghosts is not a good game, but it's not quite as bad as a lot of people think it is. Like, the campaign was tolerable, at least. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. I don't trust this game. Yeah, the campaign was at least tolerable. He missed. What a dumbass, he missed. Okay, our second Novicidor is around here somewhere. Is that him right there? I don't know, but... Ooh, that's him. Yep, I can see him hanging out. Get it? He's hanging. He's dead now, so it wasn't much of a joke because he's now dead. But, like, Extinction Mode has grown on me. It has its problems for sure, but it has grown on me a little bit. I don't hate it the way I did when it came out. Probably never get a COD game Platinum, maybe Advanced Warfare. If you want an easy Call of Duty Platinum, by far the easiest one is Modern Warfare 2019. It requires no multiplayer, no co-op, no nothing. It's all single player, and it's the easiest single player in the franchise. The campaign's also only like 3 hours long on Recruit. And the veteran mode in that game is actually fair, which is a weird thing to say. Oh crap, I missed a treasure. Yeah, the veteran mode in that game is actually very fair compared to a lot of Call of Duty games. Oh, where's that treasure at? Oh, how did I miss that? I guess I was too busy focusing on the enemy. Yeah, it's relatively fair, at least. Yes! Emerald. Chaos Emerald. Hell yeah. I don't know where that enemy came from. Obtain the Platinum for Ghost, but after that, screw the DLC. The DLC, like, the Extinction maps, they weren't, like, not fun to play or anything. It's not something I would want to do ever again, but it wasn't something I hated for the most part. There were a few annoying trophies in there, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't something that I hated. It wasn't as bad as, say, like, Zombies DLC in COD World War II. God, that was a miserable experience, even getting carried through it. Some parts of Infinite Warfare's DLC were horrible. You would think her knife would be better than this. Oh, that's why. He's a Plagas head. Of course he is. Oh, he's a super Plagas head. He's a head eater. He's going to suck on your head until you are dead. And that is not what you want in your life, most likely. Jeez, will you just die already? Big head. Whatever you want to be called. I don't know what you want to be called. Ammo situation is starting to look a little bit grim. One shot him instead of two shot him. Save a bullet or two. Alright, so his body is still floating around a little bit. I want to make sure that there's no Novistadors here. It says, climb the ladder at the top. Camera will be directed to a grapple point. So that's where we're going. Alrighty, let's do it. You did have fun with World War II multiplayer. That's good. I certainly didn't. Well, now that I think back on it, it wasn't awful. It wasn't the worst thing ever by any means.
Lights out. It's done.
Alright. That's 5 of the merchant requests complete. Nice thing is I won't have to do any of them on Veteran because I'll just use the exclusive upgrade ticket. Because I'm a dirty cheater.
Ashley! Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy.
I love how she's still wearing her armor. Oh, that's Leon about to fight him in his boss fight, isn't it?
Good boy.
Call of Duty Vietnam. We kind of got that with Black Ops Cold War. Okay, no more requests until Chapter 6, so that's good. Korean War. Korean War would be interesting because no one ever, like, covers that. Like, nothing out there covers the Korean War. Like, at all. There's one more treasure and it's off to the right somewhere. Yeah, literally no one ever covers the Korean War. Which is really kind of sad because it's like a forgotten war for America, especially. Same as World War I sort of is for us. Yeah, technically we got like Cold War kind of, Black Ops 1 kind of.
Possession of the amber.
Had stuff to do with the Vietnam War.
To disappoint me.
I'll have it back before long.
Jolie didn't play Shipment over and over.
Let's proceed as planned.
Prestige 6 on it. Oh god, did that game have Shipment? It was one of the mini games that now have it. Call of Duty Pearl Harbor. How would you make a full game out of that, though? That would have to be like a DLC with like 3 missions or something. It's the only way you could ever do that. Crisis did. I've never played any of the Crisis games. Okay, so there is a treasure in here. Let's save. Because we can save as often as we want on Recruit. Yeah, it's always World War II. Occasionally Vietnam. Everyone forgets Korea and World War I. That was one of the great things about... okay, this doesn't have Novistadors, or not Novistadors, Knight Armors this time, like it did originally. A brass pocket watch. Thank you very much, game, and I believe that was the last treasure here. Oh, I should have just meleeed him instead. Just wasted a bullet. How did that miss? That grapple melee is very satisfying. Yeah, it's like, you know, aside from Battlefield 1, like, none of the games out there cover World War I. People seem to forget that it existed. And that's quite sad. Because a lot of people still died in that war. Alright, and yep, 27 out of 27, just checking that. What was that?
Damn it.
Oh, that's what that was. I thought that was a chainsaw guy. I legit thought that was a chainsaw guy. And now we meet up with Leon.
Leon.
Cold War, even though it's not an actual war, just America versus the Soviet Union in proxy. Yeah, it's in proxy wars and all.
Looking for something?
A lot of people definitely remember it. Thank you, Ada. Are you going to give me a ride? Or are you going to ride me? Or both. Perhaps both. Both seem like agreeable options. Alright, Chapter 5. 10 enemies with a rifle, 10 with an SMG, and defeat it. I'm going to call him It, because that's his name. And I will not change my opinions on that. I've only died once so far, officially. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and save. And now we continue. Chapter 6. Let's roll. This chapter does have another merchant request. Things that World War II vets are the last people alive. They're part of the oldest generations, pretty much. Yeah, they're all in their 80s by now, I think. The actual soldiers are in their 80s. The ones that were the children born then might be in like their 70s.
Raccoon City.
So they'll all be gone in another 30 years. They'll all be completely gone.
Try to save one person, 100 others die. I guess I changed too.
You. Leon S. Kennedy. You haven't changed. You just...
Ooh, Ada laying down the insults, I guess you could call that, to someone out there.
So here's my question. Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you
I think
think?
someone just went ripping down the street in their little moped, broped, whatever you want to call
Don't
it.
think too hard, handsome. See you later.
I could hear him.
Story of my life.
No, the youngest ones should be in their 80s. Because if you were, say, 16 in 1945 at the end of the war, you would be, it's been 70 years. About 70 years, right? Am I doing the math right on that? 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 05, 15, 25. Okay, so yeah, they actually... I think you're right. I think they are in their 80s and 90s. Or just early 90s, probably. Maybe a few in their 80s, but not many.
Mine or Sadler's?
That all depends.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of time. Oh! What?
on your plans.
What?
Of course, you're free to refuse.
Think that gun's gonna be enough?
Interesting.
Okay. I'll do it. But cost you extra.
Wise decision. I'll send you the new coordinates. And remember, I do not like...
Waiting, I know.
That ain't Wesker's voice, is it? It doesn't sound the way I remember it. Then again, I mostly remember him from the movies. I do not remember Wesker showing up here during the original version of the game. I do not remember that being a thing. If it was a thing, I don't remember it in the slightest. Again, it's been many years since I played this DLC. But I do not remember Wesker showing up in the DLC. I could have sworn the only time he showed up was in that cutscene at the end of the game. So that's new. And like I said, I think, I don't know for a fact, but I think that they're going to be using this game's remake to set up the inevitable remake of Resident Evil 5. I'm almost certain that's what they're planning on doing. And I have a feeling that they are going to change the way that Resident Evil 5 ends. I think there's a very real chance that they will change the way that Resident Evil 5 ends. So that they can start bringing back Wesker in whenever Resident Evil 9 happens. I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like that would make the most sense for them. Because I feel like, you know, killing off Wesker in Resident Evil 5 might have put them in a bit of a tougher position than they would have liked. That's a warehouse. I don't want to go in there right now. It's like a jigsaw trap. By the way, I think I told you guys this last time, but I saw the new Saw movie. It was good. It was shockingly good. Actually, the full movie follows John Kramer, you know, Jigsaw. And it makes you feel sympathy for John Kramer. So that's pretty good. Pretty good job by the movie. Yeah, that warehouse looks like it's a friggin' Saw trap coming up. Big number of people that were alive when they were born around those years, but the ones that fought, yeah, there's not a lot of them left. Maybe a remake Resident Evil 6. Yeah, it could happen. I mean, Resident Evil 6 was the weakest entry in the main franchise, so in some ways it would make sense for them to remake it and try to make it better. I could see that being a thing that happens. Even though Resident Evil 6, again, is the worst of the main series by a pretty big margin. Crystal ore. Alright, that's something to sell. How many treasures are in this? 14, so there's a lot fewer treasures this time. And picking that up. Ooh, are they stupid? Are they stupido? They are stupido. Well, I'm going to stab Stupido in his Stupido neck. I will take that stealth kill. And that gunpowder that you give me. And I will not sprint because I don't want to alert the remaining ones. Now that the door's closed, I guess we're safe. Until they spawn in front of me, that is. Push the doors. It's probably going to be the last remake, unless they remake 0, 1 spin-offs. I could see them remaking Resident Evil 1 in the new format, even though they pretty much already did do sort of a remake of it. A modified re-release of it. Back, you know, almost 10 years ago. I could see them doing that. Just to milk the franchise some more. I could definitely see that being a thing that happens. 0, I don't see happening. I could definitely see some of the spin-offs also getting the remake, remaster treatment. I could definitely see that being a thing that happens. Alright, so we just need a blue gem, and that one will be maxed out at absolute maximum value, which is awesome. Craft that. And perfect. Okay, so there is a treasure here, and is it hanging above me? It is. It's an Alexandrite. Oh, hello. Oh no, 2 enemies that I can't just 3-shot kill. I mean, I can 3-shot kill them is what I meant to say. But they also gave me no ammo because they're cheapskates. They're extreme cheapskates. Oh, I did say it, okay. You haven't seen it? It's pretty solid.
But getting through won't be easy.
Yeah, it depends if they were drafted or not. I see Mr. Merchant Man here. First, let's just break the crates. Get the money out of it. And the herb.
You took care of a request. Well done. A job well done deserves payment.
Alright.
Still have
That's 5 down.
you might be
2 more.
interested in. That cash in your pocket.
Ooh, recipe for heavy grenade.
Choice, mate.
I might as well buy it. I don't know if I'm going to use it, though.
Happy cooking.
Brass pocket watch, depraved idol, and crystal ore. You can have all 3 of those.
Thank you.
What do we got to trade for? Anything? No small keys, no treasure maps.
Some things money can't.
We only need 2 more spinels to get the exclusive upgrade ticket, which is cool. The legitimate exclusive upgrade ticket, which is awesome. You hope it still keeps the boulder punching a-hole.
Come back.
God, I hope that they... I want to see him do something like... Chris attempts to punch a boulder and, like, breaks his hand or something. That's what I want to see happen. Just to... as, like, a way to acknowledge how wrong they were. Across the merchant, to the left of the hallway, you will find the... Oh, okay, so we're not there yet. Request isn't available yet.
Gun rock.
Let's save then. Hi, Mikumi in the remake. Oh, yeah. How's the DLC been so far? It's been fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. It's been a good time. Not looking forward to some of the trophies I'm going to have to get later, but just playing through it for fun, absolute blast. Absolutely worth it. Okay, that looks dangerous. That's, the bullish man from the Saw video games. Oh, God, you know what? I gotta say something about that. It has been confirmed that there is a Saw video game in development. A 3rd Saw video game in development. It apparently got confirmed, like, over a year ago, though. Yeah, it is confirmed that there is another Saw video game in development. And I mean, sure, yeah, I've platinumed both the ones that exist so far. It cost me like $50 to buy the other version of Saw. And that me and Ghost are... What the hell? Oh god, okay, there's a machine gun. Okay, yep, wasn't expecting that. Okay then, so that's what we're doing today. Ow. I mean, how was I supposed to know there was going to be a machine gun spawning in? That's not nice of you. I don't like that. Let's not do that again. Let's keep using the yellow herb heals. Okay, we got a full maxed out health meter now, which is nice. Yeah, they're talking about that. Okay, well, I don't speak Spanish, dude, so I'm not probably going to be able to respond to you. I do wish I could speak Spanish, but I can't. Or was that what shot at me? I think that was what was shot at me. But yeah, there's supposedly going to be a 3rd Saw video game, and I spent like $50 on Saw 2. And me and Ghost may do a swap, or, well, technically for me, it's going to be selling him the game, as well as cash. Like, selling him the game and paying him some money, because I am hoping that I'm going to be able to obtain one of the most outright random, overpriced PlayStation 3 games ever made. that we're hoping that we're going to be able to do that trade. So I'll sell him, or I'll give him Saul 2, and he'll give me that game, and I'll be paying some extra money for it as well, because he managed to get a copy of it for only like $100, which is pretty good for that particular game. That's going to be something. Yeah, very little Spanish, but not enough to talk to him. Took Spanish 1 year and forgot everything, yeah. And I've forgotten most of my French as well, which is sad. I do wish I knew Spanish, though. It would be more helpful in day-to-day life than French is. Unless you're living in Louisiana or certain parts of Europe and Africa, French is not going to be that helpful to you compared to Spanish, which is much more useful here. I realize that now. But my French teacher was awesome. She was great. She was very cool, very badass. Despite being like a 70-year-old woman. Very badass.
Where's Luis?
Where's Luis? Luis is dead, Ashley. Yeah, me and Ghost are talking about we're going to do that trade eventually. Once he finishes the game, of course.
We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
And yeah, if I do that one, it's not even that it's that rare or difficult of a platinum. It's actually not that rare.
To remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Yeah, it's not a super difficult or time-consuming platinum or even a super rare one or anything. But it's just one of the most random games to ever have a trophy list. And it might very well have to be a milestone platinum because of that.
Won't budge.
Because I'm willing to bet most people here have never heard of it. But I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it for whenever I eventually decide to do it. Or when we end up trading games for it. Ornate beetles. Oh, those things! I remember those. Those are an absurdly rare treasure. Aren't they? Am I correct on that? There's some absurdly rare treasure? Ooh, let's repair the knife. I'm not going to upgrade any of its stats, though, because I know we're going to get a better one for completing the DLC with all merchant requests done. So, is there another shotgun available? There may not be. If there's not, then I guess I just need to upgrade the regular shotgun. I'd rather have the pistol up, though. Pistol's doing me quite well, though. I wouldn't mind having the exclusive upgrade for it. Sawed-off W870. Or we could upgrade the TMP, or could put an upgrade into the Stingray. Actually, now that I think about it. Regenerators incoming. Oh, boy. Everybody's favorite. Alright, 5 color bonus, 100,000 pesetas. Let's sell it. 100,000 pesetas.
I'll buy it at a high price.
And you better be buying it for a high price. Now what we gonna buy with all that money?
You have a ticket, do you? Nice.
I have the unfair tickets. Okay, if regenerators are incoming, then I think I'm gonna buy all of these. I can buy the exclusive upgrade? I thought... No, you know what? I'm not gonna do that because I don't have the ticket. The TMP is doing... God, the TMP with the full upgrade. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we're not doing that. Well, let's upgrade the shotgun then, because I don't think we're gonna get another one.
We're starting to get an idea.
And we'll save the remaining pesetas later. Able to get most of your PS Vita Minecraft trophies. Nice. The 1700 cobblestone in the chest. Yeah, that's easy. 100 days is just time consuming, and discovering biomes isn't too bad. Alright, so now we have to find 2 ornate beetles. Alright, incubation lab is where the first one is. Alright, so Regenerators incoming.
I need to open this to get.
Nothing we can do about that.
It needs some power, though.
Regenerators incoming.
I could use this.
I might need some more ammo at this point, actually. Let's get some rifle ammo in here. And what can I craft with this? Let's do some shotgun shells. That's better. And a guy that had all of it set up and helped with most of the trophies, that's good. Once you do the Vita version, you're doing the PS3 version and then dungeons. Go for it. Do what Nick AR did. I'm not sure that's something I really... I mean, I've done most Minecraft stuff now, but not all of them. Where are they? Okay, the regenerators are not in their tanks. That concerns me. Okay, yep, I know how to deal with regenerators, but... Oh, no, that's one. Yep, there's one in that one. There's definitely one in that one. How did I hit the one behind him? That was not what I intended for. I hit the wrong enemy. There's only one regenerator in here, though. So I might be able to avoid killing him. Or having to fight him at all. Yeah, I may be able to avoid fighting him. It says there's a treasure up there. Did I miss something up there? Hold on. Okay, no, it's further down. I still don't know how to get to it yet. Oh, and PS, the story mode, yeah. That's, isn't that one, like, really hard to get copies of now or something? Where they, like, delisted all the DLC or something stupid like that. It makes no sense. Ooh, can I do something with that? I can. Gunpowder, okay. I mean, a part of me wants to kill the regenerator and see what happens. A big part of me just wants to do that. Let's try it. I obviously wouldn't do this on professional. Okay, he's dead. Is he gonna give me anything important, though? Ah, that's how you get it. Okay, then. I am glad I did that. I would have been lost if I didn't. PS3 copy of story mode is easy to find, but just the one with the DLC, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you need the ones that are the full copy with all the DLC. That's what the issue is. Yeah, because it's like they delist the DLC for whatever reason. Alright, we got some ammo. We got a crate with some money in it. And nothing else up here in terms of treasure. Oh, it's a regenerator. Of course it is. Oh, he's going to lunch on my head! Ada only gives head. She doesn't take it. I don't even know where I was trying to go with that joke. I don't consider myself funny. Oh, what the hell is that? That looks like a dangerous thing to be touching. That also looks like a dangerous thing to be touching. Let's not touch the dangerous things right now. Because I feel like that's going to end badly. Ooh, dissection. Let's go for a nice dissection lesson. Well, you know this place is going to have regenerators in it because it has regenerators in the main game. You don't know why some Telltale games are blacklisted? Yeah, I don't get it either. And I've heard mixed things about, like, the newest one when they came back with The Expanse, and then they recently fired, like, a bunch of their staff, apparently. Which is highly unfortunate. Like, I heard a lot of people liked a lot of things about The Expanse, but apparently it's really short. Like, you can beat it in, like, 4 hours. When in the past, no Telltale game was under 6 hours. Got a ruby. Alright. Oh, is that the ornate beetle? Oh, it is. Hell yes.
Okay.
Alright, so we just gotta sell those to the merchant and we get a challenge completion. Alright. I'll take that. Or merchant request completion, whatever you want to call it. I bet you can go through those, maybe once we turn off the power or something, but definitely don't want to touch that right now. Oh, well, that's going to end real nicely for us, isn't it? The last request is later on in Chapter 6, okay. Something on the floor, oh, this is going to end badly. Minecraft Story Mode, probably the longest one. Yeah, because it has so many DLC episodes. Even though all of its trophies are easy.
That was bound to happen.
Alright. What's going to spawn here? I'm not stupid. I know my horror movie tropes. Something's going to spawn here. Handgun bullets. 5 of them were in the fridge. I don't know why you would store your ammunition in the fridge. That seems like a really stupid plan. So then what are you going to do if you actually need it? And I keep loaded magazines next to my guns. Or in my guns as well. Okay, so the power went out. So that's not a good thing. So I guess we have to make our way back. Aha! So now we can go between these things. Game of Thrones is the longest when it comes to base game only. Uh-oh. What is that? Oh, wait, I know what that is. That's one of those guys, yeah. It's just one of those things with the spider heads on them. It kind of concerned me looking at it for the first time because I didn't recognize what it was. Yeah, Game of Thrones is the longest base game. Like, with no DLCs. Is the guy going to come out of the oven and try to kill me again? Is that a thing that's going to happen? Meat. I love meat. No, he's not. Oh, there's a bass in there. Well, alright. I'm going to hold on to that in case it has to do with the last merchant request. I doubt it does, but I'm going to hold on to it regardless. It's a treasure! It's a golden lynx statue. That looks like a handgun bullet, but that is just a red thing. In all honesty, is all that is. Okay! He gave me a hug. I don't want the hug. This is not consensual, sir. Non-consensual is illegal. Therefore, you must die. You know, I should have known that they were going to do that if they weren't going to pull the whole dude in the heater thing again, or the oven. Okay, that one actually can sit... What the hell? That's 6 weak spots? How are you allowed to have, like, 6 different weak spots? I know it's an Iron Maiden, but come on. That's a lot of weak points. Oh god, he is going to be a pain in the ass on professional. He is going to be a pain in the ass on professional. He's got that many weak points. Okay, at least we get something out of it. So we got that door there. Is there anything else we can open in here? There is. Hey, good. I'm going to need that rifle ammo. Yeah, that dude's going to be a pain in the ass on professional. Okay, grapple point. But before we do that, search everywhere else. Aha, open that with a key. Second Batman Telltale. That one's actually pretty good from what I remember. Gold ingot. Telltale Platinum feel like a chore when you're doing multiple stacks. Yeah, but I don't necessarily think they intended for us to play multiple stacks. They just ended up inadvertently becoming the first super easy Platinum developer out there. And then they just stuck with it until they shut down. I saw an X marker there, but I did not. Nothing there. Up. Really want to platinum speedrun a Telltale game, and the problem is you get interrupted every time. Oh, yeah, because, like, you would have to play the game straight through from start to finish without stopping to get a speedrun time. Yeah, I think we can all tell he's not the best in English. Which is rare that I get people in here trying to specifically speak in another language. That's definitely a little unusual for the channel. How did I only get 7 of the treasures on this chapter? I don't see anything else on the map. Unless there's a whole nother part to it, maybe. Eh, there probably is. Because all the chapters in this are pretty long.
Welcome. What can I interest you in?
You can have the Illuminados pendant, the gold, and the 2 ornate beetles. Oh, and the velvet links. Or the velvet blue, I mean. Take all that. Alright, we're back up to 121,000 pesetas. And we can inlay this with a purple, a red, and then we just need either a blue or a yellow to finish it out. So what's the last request going to be? Oh, it's a bug buster. Okay. So just eat that fish. Keep the knives. I'd rather use these up while I can. Alright, so move all those around. A little low on sniper bullets. Can I craft some more? I can. Alright, so we got a lot of money. Let's do some tuning up. Unless... Oh, wait. Go to trade. Yes, exclusive upgrade ticket. Thank you. What will I be given a shine to? I'm going to say... TMP. That's going to be... Well... No, go with the Blacktail. I do it for the Blacktail.
There you are.
So now the Blacktail is fully upgraded.
Is a top-notch weapon. You really don't settle for anything less than the best, do you?
And let's give the shotgun an upgrade.
Get an idea of your tastes, friend. Try that on for size. Got a selection.
Alright, I like that. Still a couple of these rubies. I'm not going to need all of them.
Pleasant travels.
And let's save our game. Okay, this is turning weird. I'm gonna put him in timeout. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and, yeah, put him in timeout. before it gets too weird. It was fine up until then. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
There.
It was fine at first, just trying to speak in another language. I have no issue with that, because I know that I have viewers from other countries. But yeah, when you start getting into weird comments toward my viewers, that's going to start to cause a few problems here. Also, it was weird for me not knowing exactly what was being said, because I know no Spanish. He was speaking in French. I could give very rough attempts at translations of some French. Yeah, he's in timeout. If he comes back and starts saying weird shit again, he'll get banned.
Have to do.
All right, we're on the gondola. Oh, are we going to get the actual gondola? Oh, we are. Oh, we are. Uh-oh. Yeah, anyone who's played the original, you know exactly what this is. And we still don't know why it wasn't in the base game. But they brought it back here in Separate Ways. So at least we got it back in some way. Ow. God, this part's going to be a pain in the ass on professional.
Enjoy the ride.
Oh god, this is going to be awful on professional. I can already see it. Because that's a lot of enemies you have to kill. That sounds like a chainsaw. I think I hear a chainsaw. At least I thought I did. Maybe I didn't, but that's what it sounded like. Only language you speak are American English and Urdu, but you can only read and understand English. Mostly for me, it's English and just that little bit of French I still remember. Okay, so the last optional thing is right after this, which is great. Oh, yep, there's a merchant up there. So that's interesting that they converted this to being like a late game thing for whatever reason. I mean, at least with this DLC, they brought back a couple of the missing things. They brought this back, and they brought back the It boss fight. Man, how did he get here so quickly? Merchant is a teleporting genius, I guess. Okay, let me craft a couple herbs. Use one of the greens. We can afford it. Ugh, my inventory is such a mess right now. I have space for a rocket launcher, but I don't want to buy one. I don't want to cheat like that. It's not cheating, but I don't want to do that on easy difficulty. There's no reason I should need that.
That's our choice to make. A deal well.
So sell that. Nothing really I can do right now, so let's go ahead and hit the save. I actually see if the request is here first. Yep, there it is. Giant insects, 3 of them. Alright, so we pick up the request. Now we're going to go to our save point. You can read the letters, but it's hard for you to make out what the words are. You can read English and give rough Spanish. You guys are more knowledgeable than I am. It would be nice if I could speak multiple languages. It would be beneficial these days, because a lot of countries out there, they want you to learn multiple languages, but in the US, you don't have as many opportunities for it. Or it's only English and Spanish, usually. Alright, so we have 3 novistadores that must be killed. Okay, I bet I can... What? What kind of hell is this supposed to be?
I need to be careful.
What kind of fresh hell is this supposed to be? I don't like the looks of this. I don't like the looks of this at all. Ooh, well, there's our target. So probably near the end of the chapter, which means we're getting pretty near the end of the DLC. Turkey and Saudi Arabia had some problems with. Both English and Spanish, solid. That said, I wish I was good with other languages, but for some reason I'm just not good at it. I think that's just how some people are. Okay, I'm wondering if sniping these guys is the correct option, or if they want me to just try to, like, run it or something. I'm not sure what the best option is here. Before we do that, though, clear that out. I'm going to go pee here in a second. Game, I've clearly looked at all your tutorials. Why are you trying to say that? Okay, well, we don't care about... okay. Well, those don't help us, obviously, so I don't know why it... Oh, we got a few challenges done. Exclusive upgrade, single treasure per 100,000, increase maximum health to maximum. Look at that, I finished... How many have I finished for Separate Ways? I'm curious. 19 out of 49, that's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. I'm probably never going to complete all of them, because some of them are probably pretty ridiculous. But why is this not marked as completed? That's weird. Alright, I'm going to be right back, though. I'm going to go pee real quick, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Alright, much better. Learning another language would be awesome. Oh, I'm sure. I wish I was smart enough to learn one. Wish I could go back to Turkey because it was really fun there. Food was the best. Prices were ridiculous. Ridiculous in a good way or a bad way. You want to learn Greek? Is that like a family tie or something? Because I feel like Greek isn't going to help you outside of Greece. Some of the stores would sell their stuff double the price as others. Oh, okay, so they have like... Well, it's just good old healthy competition. Never been outside the U.S. If you get the chance to, you definitely try to. It's fun to get to go and explore. Turkey is cheap, you would assume, because you know their PS store to buy games that you don't know. I mean, I've only been to a couple of countries outside of the U.S. I've been to Aruba and I've been to France. Okay, I don't know if this is what the game actually wants me to do here. If it wants me to snipe these guys. Or if they're going to respawn or not once I snipe them. I mean, I would think the game would reward you for doing this, right? And I've been wrong before, but still. Like, how would this one be able to shoot back at... Oh, he respawned. There's someone there. Yep, so they respawn. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Okay, that's wonderful. I'm not overly surprised, but it's also highly unfortunate. This part's going to be annoying on professional. Okay, we got up past it, but I'm willing to bet there's more of them. So sniping them means nothing. That's good to know, actually. That's good to learn for future playthroughs. But sniping is entirely pointless on them. Because they seem to be infinitely respawning. It's one of those special segments of the game where enemies infinitely respawn over and over again. Ooh, is that a flame barrel? So that one's gone, I guess. Alright. You know what this kind of reminds me of? One of the Resident Evil 5 DLC missions. Ridiculous in a bad way. Okay, gotcha. Never been to Turkey, by the way. Only use their store. Just be a cool language to know. Solid enough. I mean, Turkey makes the best baklava. It's fresh, tastes heavenly, but it's expensive. Oof. Expensive is not good. Subscribe to 1 year PS Premium for $16. How? Was it from... I don't know. How, what? Or maybe they ran a deal. It was like for $1 a month at one point or something. I don't really remember. This is going to be fun on Professional, lol. It was fun on Professional? Alright, so this dude is being super weird, so he's blocked. I gave the warning. Come back, you pull that weird shit again, you're getting blocked, and he's blocked now. So, nothing to worry about. The trolling is quite pathetic, in all honesty. I was getting so much trolly bullshit in Destroy All Humans 2 for some reason. The size of a marshmallow. Ugh, that's like tiny. Even as a big marshmallow. I was talking about the random guy that was only speaking Spanish. He was being really weird. He was being weird and creepy toward viewers on here. So I blocked him. Because it's like being a troll. And the fact that people literally have nothing better to do with their lives than to troll small YouTube channels is really freaking sad. It's like when Trump called people losers. It's the right word for it. Because that is the most accurate word to describe them, is they're just losers. With no life whatsoever. About 20 accounts had to go bye-bye. Yeah, pretty much. On those Destroy All Human streams between all of them. And it was always the exact same comments over and over again. Like, they couldn't even be creative with their trolling. Like, if you're going to troll me, at least try to be creative with it. So it doesn't just annoy me. Just, like, at least try to be creative with it. Oh, I thought I hit his dynamite. Seems like it could have been a sexual innuendo, but it wasn't. Oh, God! Okay, that's a lot of enemies, and there are 3 Novistadors here that we have to kill. That's the only issue I have here, is that there are 3 Novistadors here that we have to kill. Blacktail's pretty good, though, with this damage upgrade. Problem is, I don't know where these Novistadors are. Oh, it's a head sucker. It's a head sucker. Of course it's a head sucker. Why wouldn't it be a head sucker? Die. Alright, he's dead. Probably because you told him you were a girl. Yeah, probably. Who knows what he was saying, because again, I don't speak any other languages very well, so... Yes, there are 3 Novistadors here. Like I said, I have to be careful and try to find them. Oh, there's one. So that's 1. Is that number 2, or is that a normal enemy? That's 2. Alright, got 2 of them. So there's only 1 more. He's not on that tower. Running a little short on rifle bullets, though, which is not good. See a green herb there and some resources. Let's go ahead and make some more rifle ammo if I can. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, it was that Who Wants Some More guy, pretty much. It was so stupid. I did not step you, yeah. I didn't step on you. I don't think I did. I don't think I've ever stepped on anyone that I'm aware of. At least I hope not. And I can hear enemies going around in here. Alright, let me check and see where these 3 are. Okay, scope the one on the watchtower, got him. Oh, I think he was earlier. He might have been earlier on. Like, lower down here. That's what this makes it sound like, is that he might have been further back. Oh, sure was. Well, now he's dead.
Task complete.
Okay. That was easy enough. I mean, I found 2 of them with no issue. It was that last one that would have given me a lot of problems, a lot of headache. But we're good. Let's go ahead and get back down here and get the free ammo that we can get. Auto-correct, yep. Only thing you step on are some dumb bugs on the floor. Pretty much the same for me. Alright, that's a big old laser grid. And all the merchant requests are done. So I'm going to make the... Okay, I'm not going to try to go to that, because I feel like I'm going to die if I do. And I feel like Chapter 7 is going to be, like, really short. It's probably just going to be the final boss fight or something, because there's no merchant requests or anything. Wait, there's a treasure back there? Okay, well we can't leave a treasure behind. Come on, no treasure left behind here, group. That's our name. It's No Treasure Left Behind group. Yeah, autocorrect is weird, but also kind of hilarious sometimes, if we're being honest. No treasure left behind. Unless I can't find it, in which case it will be left behind. It's a gold bar. Hell yeah, that's like $30,000. One time you wrote the word color. You wrote it with a U. Well, that's the spelling of the word in other countries. That's a legitimate spelling of it in other countries. Not here, but in some countries, that's a legitimate spelling of the word, so that actually makes sense. I think in the UK, that's a legitimate spelling of it. Like favorite spelled with a U. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Ow. Okay, how am I gonna deal with this asshole? Shotgun to the groin. That's how we're gonna deal with it. Even John Kramer hasn't done that before. He's shotgun trapped people, but he's never shotgunned them in the groin as far as I can remember. I will take the ruby, and the other ruby, and the money. Especially the rubies. What is color instead of color? And yeah, just British, yeah. Yeah, so that's actually not that big of an issue. Did you miss something, TJ? Yeah, you missed someone that was probably trolling. But he's blocked now, so we're all good. Okay, can I snipe this one? I can get, like, a bit of a shot on him, but I feel like is it gonna work? Let me try. I don't think so. Yeah, the weird dude trying to flirt. Or whatever he was doing. Yeah, I think it was just trolling.
Just one thing after another today.
This really reminds me, though, of the Resident Evil 5 DLC. And I want to know if anyone else feels the same way. Like, does this remind you at all of that Resident Evil 5 DLC? Not the one in the mansion. The one where you play as Jill and... Crap, what's the other dude's name? The one where you play as Jill and the other dude. Yeah, that's real specific. Jill and the other dude. Oh, well, it didn't even affect them. Where you play as Jill and the black guy. That's literally all I can remember about him. It reminds me a lot of that with this design. Not necessarily the laser walls, but just the design, the layout of this area. Feels very familiar to that. Yeah, man, there's some weird people. Why flirt with someone in his dream, like doing it in DMs? Yeah, I guess so. That would probably be the more logical thing to do. The dude was probably like 5 years old, in all honesty. Or 10 years old. So I feel like I get a lot of 10-year-olds just attempting to troll in these streams, because you can tell by their level of intelligence and grammar and all that kind of stuff. They're either really uneducated or just really, like, young. It's just weird. I don't see why people do it. It's really sad. Okay, so if you had like an infinite rocket launcher, you would be able to deal with this stuff super easily, because you could just blast them with the rocket. Okay, are there any treasures here? Yes. We're coming up on a couple of them.
Need to find the main terminal.
Okay, that blue color there. Had to jump at that a little bit. Connect the device. Hold the door. I think it was just a simp he might have been. May very well have been. You never know. Some people are a little weird. That's what my ex-girlfriend needs. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what my crazy ex-girlfriend needs. The drug-addicted one. She needs a simp. And that's how she's going to end up getting married someday, is she's going to get a simp. She made decent money, so she's going to end up getting a simp. Oh, I don't know what the code is. Yeah, she'll end up getting herself a simp. Little cuck. I'll do whatever she says. And that's how she will find love. Am I supposed to know the code for this? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that was easy enough. Simping should be illegal. Well, you would have broken the law then before. No, it shouldn't be illegal. You have the right to simp if you want to be a simp, if you want to be that kind of a loser. Then again, though, we've probably all kind of done it at some point, so whatever. Impervious to conventional weapons can only be stopped by lasers. I have a very bad feeling seeing that. I don't like that. I don't like impervious to lasers, or impervious to anything that isn't laser. We're out of it in the 11th grade. Only for fictional characters. Fair enough. For fictional characters, it's okay. Is that the test subject? But it's the laser corridor. It is the laser corridor. What the hell is that thing? Except for Jill and Chun-Li. I don't know who Chun-Li is, but Jill I can understand. What the hell is that thing? Run away. Is that the thing that we have to stop using the laser corridor? That's my guess, is we gotta kill him by using the laser corridor.
If that thing catches me, I'm done for.
Well, Ada, what do you want me to do? There's no way out. There's literally no way out. Well, what was I supposed to do? There was no way out. There was nothing I could hit. A Street Fighter character? Okay, gotcha. Well, that's bullshit, because there was nothing I could do to get out of that. I didn't see a button prompt.
You don't look friendly.
So unless I missed something. Which I very easily could have, but I didn't see a button prompt or anything. Ah, okay. I gotcha.
This is where we say goodbye.
Alright, grabby hands. Simp for the man in your BFP left. Now I know that it was to go to the left. I'm ready for quick time events. I feel like we're going to get quick time events down here. Nothing there. There's the biggest simp in here. I probably was back in like 10th, 11th grade. I think I actually legitimately was simp type person.
Guess my new friend was the result of some experiment.
Okay. I gotta be... I don't want to run here because I don't want to alert him. Because I feel like that'll alert him. And then I'll just die. Okay, I missed a treasure, but that's okay. That treasure's just gonna get left behind. Because it's not important. Enough. Oh, hello there. What the hell is that thing supposed... Was that even in the original version of the game, though? I do not remember a boss that was like that. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was too close. I don't like that. That is way too easy of a way to die. If you ask me. Okay, we're going to the laser corridor eventually. Ow. Your punch doesn't do that much to me compared to Big Boy down there, but... Still rather not deal with it. Oh, an ornate necklace that I can't do anything with. Because it requires like 20 items in it. Okay, 5 items in it, not 20. But I'm known to exaggerate sometimes. For our vampy. Young versions of Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, JCVD. Sent for Korlach. I don't know who that is. Looks like the word kolache. I like kolaches. It's a breakfast place. Okay, that one's done. So this one wants purple and red. We're going to give it to it that way and hope that it's good enough. Alright. It's the laser grid. I actually have to wonder if the one from Resident Evil 4 was put into the game purely because of the movies, where it became a thing. Because Resident Evil 4 came out after the movies. By the way, for those who don't know. I am so glad they brought this back, though. It was a classic in the original game. And like I said, I think it was meant to be like... I think it was brought in from the movies, if I had to guess. This is going to be a quick time event. Yep.
Well, that was excessive.
That was a lot more simple than it was in the original game. In the original game, Leon has to contort his body in such like a weird way that I don't see how it was possible to do.
This is it. Now, how to connect the device.
Before we hit that button, let's look around and make sure that we get everything else. Okay, that's everything else. I guess I missed a few treasures on this chapter. Oh well. Unless this chapter's a lot longer. Which it might be. Some from Baldur's Gate 3, okay. Straight guy, but Stallone when he was young, looked handsome. I don't even know what he looked like when he was young. I legitimately don't.
I'm at the site and jacked into the main terminal. You're going to blow up this entire island. Including the president's daughter. Won't that make
Like
things
Wesker cares about the president's daughter.
There's no
Why would Wesker care?
for half measures. The weak exist to serve the strong. Enough talk. Bring me the amber.
Why would Wesker care?
For you to get back to the island.
Given what he does in Resident Evil 5,
on it now?
why would he care? He literally wouldn't care. Not winning him over from this. He was young in the Rambo movies. I've seen, like, the first one and none of the others.
What was it that you said again? You should have known by now, Whisker.
Yeah, you should know that Wesker doesn't give a shit about humanity. He wants a few thousand people to survive so he can become their god. And they're all, like, metahumans and whatnot. That's all he wants. That's his plot in Resident Evil 5. Unless you're just going to rewrite his plot for Resident Evil 5. Because, like I said, I think that's what they're planning to do, is to when we do get the Resident Evil 5 remake, to do something along those lines. Rewrite the story of Resident Evil 5 and allow him to survive so that he can come back in later games. Create a new timeline in the franchise. Because they kind of screwed themselves by killing him off in Resident Evil 5.
Only one way through this.
Oh god. Well, that's a real simple scene. Okay, now she's actually doing the moves that Leon did. Okay, yeah, that's... Oh, God. Oh, that was too close. I wasn't prepared for that. Yeah, I think they made the laser grid purely because of the movies. I don't think it was in the original versions of the games. I think it was an original thing.
Got you now, Sadler.
For the movies. And it was in like 4 of the movies. Which the Resident Evil movies are a solid guilty pleasure. Hey, that's the end of Chapter 6. 1 chapter to go. Perfect. 10 enemies with the grapple gun. Chapter 6. 3 enemies in a single grapple gun melee. Okay. Alright. I died once. It was kind of a stupid death, but okay. Had really good accuracy on that chapter. Okay, 1 chapter to go. Let's go. Hasta la vista, Ada. I think Terminator would be the most beneficial in this section. I mean, he wasn't... Was he that young? Wasn't he in like his 30s in the original? Because that one was made in the 80s, wasn't it? Or am I just really stupid? I have sworn the original was made in like the 80s. Oh no. Not another one of these sections. Why?
Now, find Leon and Sadler. Leon's headed for their sanctuary.
Okay, good.
I'll meet him there.
Okay, so she's just leaving her jet ski there for Leon to find later, of course. Makes sense. Final chapter. Let's go. This is it. Final chapter of the DLC. Let's go.
The request. Well done.
Espinal.
Nice work. Ooh, what you buying?
What are you buying, stranger? Do you have anything useful for me?
Travels. Welcome.
When do I get the better knife? Do we not get it yet?
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. Thank you.
Guess I don't get it yet. Okay, then. Well, hold on to the spinels so I can use them on a future run for extra upgrade tickets, because why the hell not?
You don't want to know, mate.
Okay, let's get the knife repaired for the final battle. Sure. Let's buy a few cheaper upgrades. And the map.
Got a selection. I'll keep a lookout for items that suit your needs, eh?
So yeah, when do I get the better knife? 1991 was T2 Judgment Day. It was 37 in the first film. Okay. 2003 was T3. I've never seen T3. I've seen T1 and I've seen Salvation of all movies. I've seen the original and Salvation. And that's not a good combination to see. The original is fantastic, but I've never seen 2, but I've seen 4. And 4 is terrible. Outside of making for the, like, first quick, easy platinum trophy there ever was. Or one of the first. Might as well kill them all. We're on recruit, so we might as well. Or... Alright, just flash them. Got him. Like I said, we're not buying a rocket launcher. This is amateur mode. I shouldn't need it. To buy first aid sprays and store them. Because they cost less than in professional. Okay, that makes sense. Salvation is a disgrace. Now if you get after, you purchase it in the... Oh, I purchased in the extras menu. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Thank you for that. Disgrace to society. Most fourth films are bad. Yeah, that's true. A lot of times, fourth films are bad. And then randomly, the 10th Saw movie is the best one in the franchise. Either the best or the second best in the franchise, which is really, really weird to say. I don't understand that in the slightest, but it's the truth.
Gun rhymes with fun for a
Gun rhymes with fun. So I want to do something here. Let me save. Then, let me quit the game real quick. And then let me back out. Let me see if I can buy this. There it is. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can go ahead and pick that up. $1,000 CP. Let's get it. Sure, go ahead and buy them. I can't afford anything else right now anyway. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't purchase anything else, really, because I gotta make sure I have some points left. I got enough points left, it's fine. Alright, so that's a new thing. And we're at 23 out of 49 for this DLC. So that's gonna happen no matter what. Okay, that one's easy. I can get that eventually. And that's not that hard. I can do it if I have to. If I need the points. Don't know about that one. Oh, God. So some of those are going to be terrible. Yeah, why would I go for most of those? That's just dumb. Any checked with 100% accuracy. Why would I do that? Why would anyone ever try that? Toy Story movies are just like John Wick, where every sequel is better than the prequel. I don't know about Toy Story 4. I never saw Toy Story 4, but I feel like a lot of people were not happy with Toy Story 4.
better to be over prepared. Am I right? Not bad.
Like, I feel like most people didn't like Toy Story 4. Okay, well, I guess I still don't have the special knife. It's still not in my inventory, unless I'm missing it somewhere. I don't see it in there, though.
Anytime. Welcome, stranger.
Do I have to buy it from him, or...?
What you buying? That cash in your pocket or your life?
Charms... No, it's not in there, so...
Hard time.
I don't get it. Did I do something wrong with this, or am I just dumb? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't need it on this playthrough anyway. In the storage? Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
So that's something I access from the typewriter. Aha! Oh, that's a 4-piece. I wasn't talking to you. You guys could hear that thing going off, because of course it did. Okay, so we can increase power of the knife. Excellent. That's going to be useful. Okay, you know what? Save again, because I'm going to forget to do that next time. Thank you guys for helping me here. I do appreciate it, because I'm just stupid. I'm clearly stupid. John Wick and Rambo movies are your favorite action movie series. So the first one, you don't need it. I'm keeping it for collectible sake. Why the hell not? I'll sell it later if I have to. I like to collect random stupid shit.
Not again.
People know that that's a thing that I do. I'm one of those people that just like hoards items in like RPG games and stuff, and then never needs any of them. How are you supposed to complete this DLC with 100% accuracy, though? Or a single chapter of it? I don't see how you're supposed to do that. Like, some of those challenges for Separate Ways are kind of absurd, if you ask me. Alright, just keep pistoling them. I missed. Okay, yep, do that. That's easier. That's safer. Can I trick them into walking into these? Maybe. I'm gonna try to trick them into walking into these. Yep, there we go. That worked. I snapped your parasite off. Are you going to start acting like a normal human? No, you're going to turn into a Plagas head. Well, I killed you anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Guess I was expecting that Chapter 7 wasn't really going to have anything to do outside of the final boss fight. Because that's all Chapter 16 was in the base game. Oh, hello. And meleeed. Yet another red barrel that I don't need, but lots of pesetas. I ain't stupid. I platinum the game. Most of us can do. Most of you can do this, especially if you buy the exclusive upgrade tickets, because that's what I did. Because I'm a dirty cheater. Because quite clearly I'm not going to make a game harder on myself if I don't have to. I've discussed that many times. I'm not going to make a game harder on myself if I don't have to, unless it's a Fallout game, because that's the only franchise I know well enough that I feel confident in doing idiotic runs of. Well, that and Call of Duty, kind of. Because I did several idiotic Call of Duty runs over the years, and had a lot of fun with it. So there's one more treasure here. Alright, so let's get my equipment ready. Let me just get rid of that. These knives they're not going to be worth enough. Just get them out of the inventory before they cause a problem later. Drop a grenade into there. And another one up to here. Well, we have that knife ready. Okay, we don't have a lot of handgun ammo left. Let me go ahead and craft a bit of that. And let me go ahead and craft some shotgun shells as well. Because apparently there's not another shotgun in this DLC like I thought there was. I thought there was another one, but there is not. So we've got what we've got, and we're going to go forward with it. And hope it's enough. I mean, it will be unassisted. I don't know about professional. A beret? What? Why did I get that? Is that going to matter somehow? I'm confused. A staff. I'm gonna shove it up your ass and take a left. I don't know why I tried to start singing something there because it made no sense whatsoever. It looks something like I'm at a fucking Breaking Bad. Which I'm now on midway through Season 3. And everyone I've talked to now pretty much seems to be in agreement. Like, Season 1 is boring as all hell, and then starting in Season 2 it becomes amazing, and I can agree with that. Season 3's been great too so far. Compared to Season 1, Season 1 was boring as all hell. 2 Land Assisted 2, Claire Hardcore S+, Resident Evil 2 is going to be more than 4 playthroughs. Guide is Stupid says 7 playthroughs. I don't know, I've had a few drinks, so I haven't been looking at comments here. What's the other one? That's why. No healing, no opening the box trophies on Leon A Assisted. But aren't there like coins or something you can use to heal you? I feel like there's like something you can have from the bonus menu to heal you. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think there is. Alright. Down the hole. Down the hole in the mountain. Or up the hole in the mountain. Whatever the girl wants, either up or down the hole.
Almost there.
Okay, so there is a treasure here. There it is. Is there even going to be a chance to spend this? Oh, there is. There's a merchant. Okay.
I can hardly contain myself. You're really gonna do it, stranger.
I'm really gonna do what? You're being a little creepy, sir.
Got a selection of good things on
You're being just a little bit on the creeper side. Oh, the beret's a treasure.
Do you much good in the grave?
So he turned into that? What?
I'll buy it at a high price.
Alright, so what do I need for that? I need a blue gem.
You can't go wrong with that. Will that be it?
I'm gonna go ahead and move that around. Look, I don't care if it's not perfect. They can take it this way. It's not gonna matter at this point. Here, you can have it. Here, take a couple of those as well. I'm not going to need that many of them. So I can sell the tactical knife if I have to. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and sell it. Just go ahead and upgrade the elite knife.
There you are, as you wished.
There we go. I could buy a rocket launcher, but we ain't doing that. We're fighting this guy legit.
Nice.
Hardcore B scenario is better to get the 14,000 steps. Yeah, I think so. Final boss incoming? I could guess that. I'm ready for him, though. We got some good-looking weapons. Get that rifle upgraded. We are ready, I think. We're going to save, though, just in case things go horribly wrong. There is another treasure, though. It's up here. Are we going to fight Novistadors here like we do in the base game? Is it Novistadors? It is Novistadors. Just like in the base game. In this exact same area. creatively bankrupt. Just like the Modern Warfare 2 developers. Because, yes, I am working on that video, and it's coming along very well. It's very much several portions of me just insulting the Modern Warfare 2 2022 version. So, yeah. All collectibles and miscellaneous services, you just do it in the first 2 assisted runs, yeah. Whoa, okay. Gunfire.
Leon!
So Ada saved him there. I don't really remember that. So we have to fight Sadler here, and then we have to go save Leon during the final boss fight. Is that correct? That's what I remember from the original version of the game. We fight him, and then we fight... Or then we toss the rocket launcher to Leon at the end. Hardcore 3 or 4 collectibles each, okay. Alright, this is it. I think this is our final boss fight. Ow. That nearly killed me instantly. Okay, that is doing a lot of damage. Oh, God! Ooh, this is gonna be fun to do on professional, isn't it? Grapple him. I'm assuming it's a 3-hit, like it is normally. Dodge. Got it. Shoot his tentacles. Like we did there. Oh, he's got an eyeball in his mouth. He's got the eyeball in his mouth. Or he did. Now it's gone. That looks like an airbender move. Okay, there's no way to dodge it. That's great. I did hit dodge and it didn't work. That's wonderful. Okay, I can see the thing sticking out of his mouth again. Oh, come on. I mean, it honestly looks like it's more of a damage check than anything else, a DPS check. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty damn annoying on professional. I thought it was Krauser, though, in the original version. Wasn't it a version of Krauser in the original? I do not remember this fight at all. AC Mirage isn't extremely easy. Yeah, it's supposed to be really easy. It's like the old school Assassin's Creed games. I don't know if it has auto pop or not. Yeah, it's supposed to be easy, though. It's probably a good place for Assassin's Creed fans to play.
Package. This is gonna be hard to explain at customs.
Well done, Ada. Evacuate immediately.
Understood.
Someone is coming to pick you up.
I trust everything is fine on your end, too. Yeah.
Okay. RPG on professional, yeah. That's what I'm expecting, is that we're supposed to use the RPG on both that and the it fight on professional. That's my guess. Going through Unity and Origins, fair enough. But yeah, from what I've read, it looks like we're supposed to use the RPG on a couple of the boss fights on professional. Valhalla. Not a game I would ever want to do, because I'm not even an Assassin's Creed kind of fan. That's not how this works. Ada hides out far away and drops Leon a rocket launcher. That's how this is supposed to work.
You have forsaken holy body. The brave gift to become one with us.
Why does he sound like a bad version of King Boomy? Yeah, isn't Ada supposed to hide out in the upper levels and drop him a rocket launcher? So that's what it looks like.
Not long until the bombs on this island start popping off. Time to wrap things up.
I love how she's still collecting gold at this point. Custom red warheads, that is the rocket launcher.
Just what I was looking for.
I love how those people are just so, like, casually standing there. And, like, don't seem to care. Oh, we got a timer. We got a timer going, boys and girls. We got the timer. We don't like the timer. Okay, so yeah, this part you wouldn't need an RPG for because it's just running through a group of enemies. And then you would just Chicago typewriter the handful to get in your way. Okay, I see. So yeah, Chapter 7 is going to be one of the easier ones on professional. Perfect. Okay, well I didn't see any way to dodge that. I was hoping it would let me jump it or something, but I didn't see any way to. Okay, screw like treasures and stuff, we're fine. Doesn't matter. He's gonna blow up these fuel tanks, isn't he? I'm going to blow them up instead. Break it through. That was too close. Alright, keep going. Keep going. Hi, Candy. Don't even want to imagine playing a game over 100 hours. Yeah, I don't either. I ain't done one in a long time. Probably Red Dead 2 back at 400 or... Well, Far Cry 2 wasn't quite 100 hours, I don't think.
I don't have much time.
You're fine, Ada. You got 3 minutes left. We're almost there. You got plenty of time.
Deja vu.
There we go. So how is this whole thing gonna end?
Getting sick of your shit.
So am I, Leon. Oh, that wasn't it? Okay, I assume that was supposed to be an Easter egg of some kind. I don't really care. I'm picking up ammo. and healing items. And more ammo and healing items. Heavy grenade! We haven't seen that, like, at all. Alright, fine. Just put that in the inventory. We'll organize it later. Get rid of the crap knife. We don't need that. Okay, jump across. I will look at comments when we're done with this, guys. Let me just get through this so we don't end up having to redo anything. That's an Ovisador. Oh, crap. Yeah, we actually have to do something here. Oh, this is going to be real fun on Professional, isn't it?
I can still make it.
Oh god, this is hectic. He's going to shoot you at point blank. He's going to be a Mercenaries 2 AI and shoot you point blank. I can already tell. Okay, so pistol's good. Shoot him, get past. Oh, crap. Why is it not working? Why is it not working, game? Okay. Okay, sure. I really believe that. It just wasn't working. Good job, game. Skywalker's took like 80 hours. Yeah, that was a long one. It wasn't 100 hours, though. It was not 100 hours. It was like 70, 80. And it was a fun time, too. Like, I really didn't feel burnt out or bored, in all honesty, playing that one. Like a lot of people definitely probably do. Yeah, none of this was in the original version of the game. So this is all very different for me. Again, it's been so many years since I played the original version of the game. Alright, give me a second here. Let me see if I can figure this out. Just use that up. Take the rifle ammo. Alright, so we go to that. Yeah, I do not remember this being a thing in the original version of the game.
I can still make it.
And I suspect that they will be stupid enough to shoot at you at point-blank range with a rocket launcher, if I had to take a guess. Throw the last grenade I have. Okay. Go past that. Okay, that time it worked. Not cool, game. Can't have it work one time and not the other time. Games are good except getting 100% of the slog. Yep. Dancing game with no platinum trophies. Sounds like a lot of work. Oh god, I would never play a dancing game. Ashley? What the hell are you doing here? What? When was this a thing? Last one you did was DC Super Villains. So Game Platinum was Jurassic World for the Vita. Some old school games getting brought up here. Okay, I guess I missed a treasure somewhere. Whatever, who cares? It doesn't matter. There's no trophy for it this time. We just gotta get into position to throw Leon the super rocket. So I guess that's what it is some kind of a super rocket. Yep, that's all we had to do. Now Leon's gonna pick up the super rocket and use it to kill the enemy. Jurassic World game wasn't too bad overall. It was one of the medium to better quality ones.
I'll give you a holy body.
Boom! Leon stabs him in the eye. He should be dead. I have a few LEGO games to do. It's a pretty good scene, though. Leon kills the big boy. At least he should have. Now the big boy going down. Now Ada gonna take the serum. And we're gonna get the setup for the Resident Evil 5 remake. He was in Resi 2. Yeah, pretty much. Ada saves Leon in Resi 2 in a very similar way. And now we're even.
Ada, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it.
That's not how it worked in the original version of the game. She had her gun to his head. Like she was gonna kill him. To not give it up.
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
Heh, heh, he said it. He said it.
I see.
Yeah, LEGO Worlds is apparently pretty tough. Ghost has done it, I believe. Yeah, Ghost has done it. To just kick her off the tower? Yeah, maybe he should, but he loves her. He got a big ol' simpy crush on her.
Next time, Leon.
Leon!
He said the thing. So is this scene gonna change?
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
How did he get back to his base that
Just
easily?
one question. What are you planning to do with this?
I do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious. We're changing course, now.
Okay, they are definitely changing the Resident Evil 5 ending. The Resident Evil 5 story in general. When they remake that game, they are definitely changing it. Because without the Amber, I think that means that Wesker won't be able to survive the events that happen in the OG Resident Evil 5. His base is on a ship? Oh, okay. Look at Jack from Titanic. So, I think that means that when we get the Resident Evil 5 remake, it's going to have to be something along the lines of Wesker will not have gotten the thing that he needed to stay alive in Resident Evil 5. Therefore, you won't have to kill him in the volcano or anything. Oh, after credits? Oh, okay. Well, then let's watch the credits then. I'm not going to skip so we don't miss anything. Am I going to do professional off stream? Most likely. Playing through the game was a lot of fun, but I think I'm better off doing it off stream in the future just because I got to do 2 more playthroughs of it, professional with an A rank and then professional with an S+, and I think it's going to be a pain in the ass to do. But that was a great DLC. That was top of the line. Best DLC I played in a while, no doubt. Had a lot of fun with this one, would definitely recommend. So yeah, I'll be curious to see what they... Oh, I can skip this? Okay. So yeah, I'll be curious to see what they do with the Resident Evil 5 remake. Whenever that eventually happens. A rank, not too bad. Sub 5 hours unassisted with 26 saves. Some CP. New costumes. Lots of new costumes. Oh, here we go.
Control, you're flying off course. Report. This is Control. You're flying off course. Report. The pilot isn't responding.
Sir, the explosions failed to detonate simultaneously. Calculated destruction is well below 50% of the estimates. Most of the island remains intact.
Oh, Ada. What to do with you?
The choppers is still within range, sir. Should we open fire?
No. Her little act of defiance changes nothing. Besides, we have all we need. We continue. As planned. Soon, the sun will set on the age of man.
Okay. Now I have several questions for Resident Evil 5 Remake when that happens. So, much of the island wasn't destroyed, presumably meaning that Wesker's going to be able to go back there and get whatever he needs to survive being in the volcano in Resident Evil 5. So they might be able to make the story similar. So that was Krauser's body. Okay, that's what I was actually thinking. I was thinking that. So that's how he's going to get his superhuman abilities in Resident Evil 5, is he's going to use Krauser's body, maybe research that was left on the island. That's my assumption. And then in Resident Evil 5, however that game, when that remake comes out, however that ends up going, Wesker is going to somehow be able to survive the whole thing and go on to future Resident Evil games. Because that would make sense. Because then they can bring Wesker back, because Resident Evil's been very different ever since Wesker died at the end of 5. Because 6 sucked ass, 7 was great, but in different ways. And 8, I haven't really played much of. Alright then. Interesting finale. Professional has been unlocked for Separate Ways. Excellent. Extra content shop. What is there for me to buy? Lots of different things that are super fucking expensive, by the way. Lots of character art and such, but nothing that's actually going to be useful. That's only 100, might as well buy it. Yeah, these 100 items might as well purchase them. Save the remaining points in case I need them for later. See, I guess they're trying to rebuild the story for the Resident Evil 5 remake whenever that ends up happening. As I promise you guys, it's what they're planning on doing. They're gonna do it. There's no doubt in my mind they're gonna do it. So in the base game, I only missed 2. New game on Professional without bonus weapons, and main story on Professional with an S+. No point in doing that, though. Combat, I missed. The Harpoon one that I can't figure out. This one I'm sure I could have done if I had tried hard enough. And this one I'm sure I could have done if I had tried hard enough. So I have to kill enemies with a shotgun. With a blast crossbow. And a lot of other random shit. How did I not upgrade the attaché case to its largest size? Did I miss something? I'll get a bunch of stuff when I finish it on Professional with an A. Alright, so that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. And, yeah. So that is it for tonight. Some decent trophy progress. I'm happy with that. Finished the DLC. I think the rest of it's going to be done off screen, though. So I got a long way to go on this. Next playthrough is going to be on Professional. On New Game Plus. Doing it under 4 hours to be able to unlock everything. And then my final playthrough, my third and final playthrough, will be the S Plus run. Which I'm not looking forward to. It's going to be hard, even with the exclusive upgrade tokens. But yeah, that is going to be it for tonight. I don't know what's going to be coming up next. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. If I end up streaming tomorrow, I don't know what it's going to be. We'll figure it out, though. So, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or early next week. See you later.